Welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you very much for coming back to watch our videos. Please leave your comments below, click the like button and share our video with other people. So today we are going to speak about matters relationship. So we are going to talk about a narcissist. So we have two types of narcissists. We have a covert narcissist and an overt narcissist. So I want to concentrate on a covert narcissist. So a covert narcissist is someone that portrays a passive aggressive behavior. They crave for admiration, and they also have an exaggerated they have exaggerated self-importance. They feel so entitled, but they are not empathetic. So there are some few things that are negative about a covert narcissist. First and foremost, they blame their partners, they shame them, they ignore their feelings and their needs. So they don't pay attention on anybody else's needs and feelings. Everything is all centered about how they feel. So anytime you discuss with them about how you feel, it is like a competition and a defensive behavior of them showing how they feel. So first and foremost, they are so strongly sensitive to criticism. They are so withdrawn, they dismiss other people's opinion, they don't take opinion of anybody because they feel that they are like highlands, like they don't need anybody else. They think looking for opinions from people is a weakness. And this is one of the reasons why you find covert narcissists only concentrate on just what is important to them. They are completely withdrawn and self-centered. And they are so extremely sensitive to what people think about them. So the image that they put out there to people is the image of someone who is polite, someone who is perfect, someone who is kind. So anytime they have people around them, they make sure that this is the image you get to see. When they notice that you have understood them and you know them, then they put you out of their cycle. So simply you'll be hearing some kind of statements that a covert narcissist will be saying, they choose their own friends. They don't allow people to be friends with them. You know, it can look like it's a positive thing for you to choose your friends, but some people can choose to be your friends, but you can also compromise to have friendship with them because no one is perfect. So a covert narcissist most of the time is a lonely person. You don't get to see a lot of friends visiting, interactions with friends. They tend to be isolated. They don't even like to seek for opinions of other people. You know, remember, life has no manual. So nobody has a clear guideline of how we should live life. Most of the time we learn from our friends, we learn from the opinion of other people, we learn from our own experiences, we learn from family, we learn from our religious leaders, from our politicians, from school. We learn from our mentors. So life is a learning experience. So for a covert narcissist, they feel so important and they feel like they know everything. And they live in an illusion. That is what I can say. So when you come into a relationship, and I want to give this perspective from the perspective of a lady, because it's been proven that most of the narcissists are always male. There are more male narcissists as compared to female ones. So it doesn't mean that there is no female ones, but there are just more who are male. And then because I am also a lady, I want to give this from the perspective of a lady. So first and foremost, when you come into a relationship with a covert narcissist, the first thing that they do is to minimize all your successes. Any achievements that you have, anything that you could be doing that is positive to your life, anytime you share with them, they make sure that they minimize it. So why do they minimize it? Because they want to feel in control and they want to feel in power. And if you don't have a healthy self-esteem, then you never get to enjoy your successes. You don't get to enjoy your achievements. So you become like a little person. And then they also attack all your relationships, like all your other family relationships. They attack all your friendships. They don't want anybody around you. they simply want to be the only one around you. So first and foremost, they will look for all the negative things that they can have. They will just allow you to to talk. They will understand you. They will learn you, so that they can know your weak points. Let's say, for example, you are a lady and you have friends that are male. So those friends were they were your friends, maybe your classmates, they were your course-mates, they were people that you knew from before, but you didn't have an intimate relationship, because they are such kind of relation. I mean, you can have such kind of friends. So they've transitioned from being single to married. And for a covert narcissist, they will put it in a negative way, like, why are you always talking to married people? Why are you talking to, so that it will just look so bad that you end up disconnecting from people. But this is just a strategy of isolating you from other people. So they criticize everything you do. They make sure that everything you do is invalid if you do it without their consent. So if you see them, they like to invalidate. If let's say, for example, you're doing a business, they will never support it unless they are part of it. So they don't get to tell you, to encourage you, oh, it's something that is worth looking at. No. They make sure that they will never support it. So a covert narcissist will make sure that they pitch you against their family members. They don't give you that, when you come into a relationship, you don't know the other person's family members. So you don't know them. You have no idea who they are. There are some of them that are straightforward, and there are some of them that are not straightforward. So for a covert narcissist, they will just pitch you against everybody in the family. So it is for you to go and prove yourself that you are worthy, to be part of their family. And which is something that is quite weird, because they are supposed to protect you. They are supposed to allow you to understand their family members. They are supposed to tell you everything about everybody in the family, so that you can understand them. These are people you don't know. So for a covert narcissist, they want to present to you perfect people, because that is the image they like to portray. Somebody that comes from a perfect family with a perfect life, having lived a perfect life. They don't acknowledge the challenges of life that are like falls and ups, which is normal. Then if let's say, for example, you come from a family that is not as perfect as they have portrayed theirs, they make sure that they use those weak points to question your existence, to question your sanity, to make sure that you feel so low that you are always below them. If you happen to be more successful than a covert narcissist, then it is so problematic. They will make sure that you will not succeed, because they will never plan with you anything. In fact, if they realize that you are going to be more successful than them, they descend on you. Not because you did anything with them. Remember, what a covert narcissist is portraying is pain. They are just projecting pain. It has nothing to do with you as a person. It is that emptiness in them that they are putting it out on you. So when they are refusing to support you, it is just to make you feel like you didn't achieve anything, or whatever you have. Whatever you are working on is nothing compared to what they are working on. In fact, even if you let them know what you are working on is not as intense as what the other person is working on, they don't want to recognize that. But that is the reality. And why is the covert narcissist so self-centered? It is because they are empty. It is because they carry childhood trauma. It is because they grew up with some level of elevated, probably their parents were even narcissists themselves. So they didn't get to grow within that a healthy environment. So most of the time when you look at a covert narcissist, you find that they cannot allow you to go in them. If, let's say, for example, you are expecting that the relationship would mature to let's say a marriage or a commitment, they will make sure that they hold on that commitment. They will make sure that they will never commit. They will make sure that they keep letting you know that you've not done enough for them to feel like they can commit. Because what they are coming to do is to extract all the power, to manipulate, to control. You see, when you are with them, you feel you feel like you're suffocating, because everything you do, they never put a tick on it. Like, they never say you've done enough. Even they want you to be perfect, and no one is perfect. Like, let's say for example, you like don't cook, or maybe you didn't move a chair, or maybe you didn't wash utensils. Those are the kind of things that will keep reminding you, the things that you never did right. For a covert narcissist, they will make sure that you are absorbed in that negativity, that you never make a step forward until you disconnect yourself from that energy. Because that suffocating energy is what steals all your peace. It is what makes you so sad. And because I don't want this video to be so long, please watch out for part 2. Please click the subscribe button. Please share our video. Please make sure you subscribe if you're new here. And please keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Thank you.